Last time on our girlfriend's getaway in New York City, we set off to explore Harlem's shopping and music scene. We ended the day at the movie premiere of Steve Harvey's Think Like a Man, where we interviewed celebrities and worked the red carpet. Now, we're off to enjoy the art, food, and spirit of Harlem that makes this place unlike anywhere else in the world.
The Studio Museum of Harlem is an uptown institution. It's been around since the 1960s, and even to this day, they are still bringing on groundbreaking artists. And I'm going to take a tour to see the museum's latest exhibits.
One of the really great things about the Studio Museum is that we really try and show both older and younger artists. One example of an older artist that we currently have on view is this very interesting and large-scale work by John Outerbridge. We really kind of want to bring something that something iconic and interesting and colorful here to New York.
I like this.
I think, the great thing about the Studio Museum is it's fun. I mean, whenever you come here, we have something going on. So we have either tours or, like I said, the parties. On Friday nights, we have something called Uptown Fridays. We have a DJ outside, and it's drinks, and it's a bar, and good time, cute guys.
That's sexy.
Yeah, right. We have public programs, conversations with artists. So we definitely try many different ways to engage our visitors.
After exploring the Studio Museum of Harlem, being surrounded by art, I wanted to meet a Harlem-based artist firsthand. I caught up with Sanford Biggers, a very handsome global visual artist who has a studio uptown. When did you discover that you had talent, that you were an artist?
I started doing graffiti in Los Angeles, very influenced by the whole New York mural graffiti scene. And that led to painting on my jackets and baseball caps and
painting
jeans,
your clothes.
Painting my clothes.
I'm sure your mom was happy about that.
Right, exactly. I don't think I ever discovered it. It just discovered me very early, and we've been together since.
I really wanted us to go to a local, quaint spot where the people from the neighborhood of Harlem frequent. So we went to 67 Orange Street. I just brought Carl Franz Williams, the owner of 67 Orange Street, outside of his bar so I could talk to him about this great place. Now, what was your inspiration for 67 Orange Street?
Well, I live in Harlem. This is my neighborhood and I'm very proud to be here. 67 Orange Street was the address of one of the first successful black-owned bars in New York City. Opened back in 1847 by an entrepreneur who just so happened to have the same last name as me. Pete Williams was his name.
Carl, let's go back inside so we can taste some of these amazing drinks by these mixologists that you have.
Let's do it.
After hanging with Carl at 67 Orange Street, I caught up with another proud Harlem resident, the phenomenally talented pianist and jazz artist, Jason Moran. Why did you choose to make Harlem your home?
Uptown represents so much for pianists. You have Duke Ellington, you have Fats Waller, you have Willie the Lion Smith, you have all of these great pianists that made Uptown their home.
After all the fun we had hanging out, socializing, eating, shopping, and listening to great music, we felt like we needed a little church in our lives. So we woke up early and went to 1 Corinthian Baptist Church on 116th and 7th Avenue. 1 Corinthian is an iconic Harlem church with their powerhouse choir. Their joyful music and the pastor's message brought the congregation to its feet. After feeding our souls in church, we realized it was time to feed our stomachs. So we headed to Red Rooster Harlem, celebrity chef Marcus Samuelson's new restaurant.
Everyone is talking about Red Rooster in Harlem. Their menu is so eclectic. It's sort of a take on European food meets soul food Harlem. What is Red Rooster? And why the name Red Rooster?
Red Rooster is a harken back to a time in Harlem that, Harlem was really in vogue. Harlem was the place to be in New York City. Really, internationally, Harlem had the reputation for being a place for entertainment, live music, great culture, wonderful food, community. And so when we launched and thought of the idea to open a restaurant in Harlem, we wanted to reflect everything that exemplified those attributes. And the hospitality, the idea that you can just come here as you are and for a variety of price points, have a wonderful time.
New York was everything we had hoped for. We went to a movie premiere, we hung out with old friends, discovered restaurants and lounges, went shopping, And our hotel was spacious and centrally located, and Andrea and I did everything we wanted to do without breaking the bank. Brought to you by Comfort Inn and Comfort Suites by Choice Hotels.